Hi, Pisces. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your October Cartomancy. Cartomancy is the art of reading the regular playing cards. So I do this every month. Ooh, look at that. Pisces, you got the Six of Hearts. Six of Hearts is relationship growing. So, relationship with your partner, family member, friend, could even be at work or that neighbor or something. But this is a relationship that's growing. You're really starting to like this person, okay? And they you, which is nice. It's nice to see that and have that in your life, eh? Again, Pisces. All right, so let's deal these out for you. So this reading goes like up to 30 days, up to the end of November, this Cartomancy one. And it could happen next week or in a couple of weeks. Okay, we have 3 in each pile. Let's see what you have here. So in your present, you have the 8 of Hearts, the 5 of Spades, and the Jack of Spades. The 8 of Hearts is, this is pleasant talk. Everything started out good, and friendly, but it looks like I get the idea that someone could have created trouble, right? 5 is a change in a bad direction, loss, and this could have been a loss of a friendship. It didn't mean that anyone had in particular had to be trouble. There could be someone in particular, but this could also be troubling news. Okay, that changed something that was going well. Their actions also may not reflect their words. So, this it could not be turning out well, or it wasn't. It isn't in the present. What's coming in for you? You have the 6 of Clubs, the 4 of Spades, and the King of Diamonds. Now, the 6 of Clubs is taking steps in business, taking steps, putting time and energy, working on something. And you may have a partner, right? It could be this King of Diamonds. This King of Diamonds could be your dad. It could be you, Pisces, or it could be your dad or your boss. It's usually seen as the mature man, okay? Could be a woman as well. And they could have gray. White, platinum hair, salt and pepper, maybe even some strawberry blonde, like some red in there too. Anyhow, they're the mature person, right? And so, um, eh, you know, perhaps you've been putting time in and either they want to go into business with you or you want to with them rather, and they're doubtful, they're not sure if they want to or not invest in some way. They could have their doubts about partnering up, but I think you want to. I think you're trying to have faith and like have faith in people, again. Above you, you have the 5 of Clubs, the Jack of Diamonds, and the 2 of Hearts. So I really like seeing this because 5 of Clubs is a game card. You're looking for solutions. You're looking for ways to create open spaces and moves for yourself, which reminds me, I forgot to tell you about, in the description box about it talks about October is the 10. It's the 10th month, but it's also, there's sort of some sort of doorway, there's some sort of urge to close something, leave something behind, or you need to, right? You need to this change in your life, and it might be difficult, and you might be thinking, I don't know how to do it. but there's going to be some opportunity, some way for you to finish, complete, quit, end something. And it's in this month, October. November is the one. And that's where you now have space for the new, something new to come in, that's waiting for you anyway. It's waiting for you. All right. So this 5, this growth, that does not surprise me. And also this is you manifesting. You're thinking of ways that you can make something happen, creating opportunities, looking for them. And I think that you hear of some sort of opportunity here, okay? Um, hmm. You may get a letter, a text, some sort of, could be a love letter even, or some sort of letter, possibly explaining, apologizing, maybe not apologizing exactly, but explaining themselves where they're coming from, something like that, and wanting, because this is when you get together or reunite, or you can see eye to eye at this time. You want to spend time together. Sometimes this is a passionate meeting, this is, but I think it's this, for me, it's more creative. I'm seeing something creative happening here, and you're feeling energized or something in the situation, okay? And you're wanting things to change, because back here you can see that there was some sort of loss, and it you could have felt like no matter what you said, or maybe you say the wrong things, or they were something like that, you know what I mean? And there could have been a young person that is trouble, they create or cause trouble in something that was going smooth. Don't want to necessarily blame it on someone else. It just could have been troubling news, or caused some sort of change there. But now you're wanting solutions, you're wanting to grow, you're wanting to connect again, you're wanting, and they are possibly as well, all right? Doesn't have to be someone from the past, but you're wanting to create new positive relationships. You really are. This is really nice in your work pile. You have the Ace of Hearts, the Nine of Diamonds, and the Nine of Clubs. Well, well, well. Like, what you want to do wants you. I'm going to tell you. That's what that says to me right there. There's possibility. I feel like there's a new job, probably where you work now. It could be more money, and you're qualified. You're definitely qualified. It could be something you really love, but I feel like it's already at the job site. I also feel like for some of you, there's a possibility for a new place. You could start a business where you live, a home business, and also there could be an opportunity to get another home, apartment, or something like that you can afford. You can afford it, okay? You're really happy about this, okay? So there is a move in store. There's a move in store. This is how others are seeing you or influencing you. And you have the Queen of Spades, the Four of Diamonds, and the King of Hearts. Now, the Queen of Spades could be a dark-eyed woman, could be someone who is single, not by choice, separated, widowed, divorced. They could be, kind of feeling pain still, whether it's physical. Usually this is emotional, mental, like they they suffer inside, and so, but they wear it, they could be angry, depressed, something like that. And but this is wanting change, eh? This is thinking about now, how am I going to create my change? And the four is really just thoughts. It's not the movements, where the fives and the sixes are the movements, where, if the fives, you're making the calls and talking to the people, and six, you're taking the steps, but the fours are the thoughts. It's where you're pausing, you're thinking, how am I going to create change? Because this is all positive potential. Um, because this really is a time of potential, because they're having, and not saying anyone's unqualified around here, but saying that they're having a really hard time finding people to fill positions. So this is a really good time to step forward, step up, and something maybe a little bit more challenging than you're used to, but that's okay. This is good time, because you might need this, something to stimulate the old nodkin here, right? And anyway, the King of Hearts is usually someone very supportive, loving. This could be your partner you have now. You could have a lot of security with your partner right now, or you're the King of Hearts, I see you as one of these two people, and I feel like there is security. There's security, but there may not be as much happiness, and you might need to work on that part, like spending some time on perhaps the relationship, and it looks like someone wants to. This person is, but one's in pain, and one kind of keeps them feelings to themselves, or their feelings come out not exactly appropriate, but you're working on it, okay? Because this person, the King of Hearts, um, wants to connect. He is romantic and wants to the relationship to work. It's about stability and love. Stability and love. So this is either someone you're with, or you're with now, or someone, it doesn't have to be your lover, your partner. Like, this could be you're supporting someone who's going through this. But anyway, this is how others seeing you. You're either going through some sort of pain, or you're the support. You're the support in the situation. Taking some time. And maturing emotionally too, I think, here, right? In the foundation, this is your first 10. Your ace is back here, right? That door in November. And here's your 10. You have the six of diamonds, the 10 of spades, and the queen of diamonds. Hi there. Hi, Amber. How's it going? Nice to see you. I love your like purple heart there, that spiritual heart. So the six of diamonds is taking steps. You could have got some money somehow. You could have got an increase in pay, more opportunity. Also, this could be, you could have gone on a short little trip, a little vacay. You could have, because sometimes this is, taking a bit of a break. Okay, taking a bit of a break. And when you're on that break, or come back from that break, you realize you don't want to do this particular thing that you're doing. There could be too much stress involved, or stress involved with a particular person you work with. But I think with at this time, you realize you want to take steps and do something else. I think it's still within the same organization, to tell you the truth. I really do. Um, so the Queen of Diamonds, she's the mature woman. She could have gray, white hair. She got like over 50, usually, not necessarily gray or white hair, but she's mature. She could have green, gray, or really pale blue eyes. But the idea is she's mature, she's wise, she's smart, she's learned things, She's learned things about security, stability, and about, when it's time to, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them, and that's the wisdom of the Queen of Diamonds, okay? And I think you've decided to fold them, you know? You've decided that you want change in your life. I think you want to be happier, and you want to be in a place where you can develop relationships, whether this is where you work or where you live. Okay. So, hello, Deborah. How are you doing? Hi, ladies. Welcome aboard. Welcome in the little room. I don't have a fire going. I should have make it kind of cozy, eh? In your surprise pile, you have the Five of Hearts, the Seven of Spades, and the King of Spades. You know, I love that you have another five here. Okay. So one, two, three, you have three fives, and you started with the worst one. It seems like something, there was some sort of loss of communication or loss in a friendship or something like here in the beginning. And since then you've been changing, they've been changing, things have been changing and improving, okay? Because this Five of Hearts is about a relationship improving. I think there could be tears of joy here, happiness that hearts are growing. You could be getting a gift or attention from someone, a lot of attention. It could be from this King of Spades. This King of Spades could be a dark or very dark eyed man or woman. It's male energy, though. That could have been jilted. They're single, separated, divorced, or widowed. They could have gone through, difficult, some difficulty in a relationship, but I think they're ready for something new at this point. They're ready to start healing. They've cried their tears, you know what I mean? And you could be getting attention or giving attention to this person, whoever it is, wherever it is. I don't think you know about it right now. This is a surprise pile. It's what you don't expect, right? So it might be 5 days or 2 weeks, I'm saying. All right. All right. So you have a lot of five energy, so it could be around November 5th, something like that. Okay, so let's grab the Mucha Tarot. Uh-huh. Well, you're absolutely, here's the Ace of Hearts, and that's about new relationships, and you're open to it, eh? You're more open to developing new relationships now. I think that it's around work, and also you could be getting more social. So tell me for Pisces. Tell me for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know here? October 21st. Tomorrow is a gateway, like a portal. Some of the astrologers are saying. Braca Goldsmith was saying that October 22nd, because it's 22-10-22. Ooh, you have you have Temperance here. hold on. No, you don't. This is the devil. Isn't that interesting? This is a female devil. Okay. Anyway, there's some sort of temptation. There could be some sort of temptation here. These cards are a bit different, eh? Ooh, the High Priestess. I mean the Hierophant. Um, the Eight of Cups. And the Death card. So there is something ending here, okay? So there's a couple of things here. You could work for an organization, a big organization. And it's perhaps you don't really believe in their policies or how they're operating, and you can no longer do it anymore. There's something missing for you. You're not fulfilled, and so you end that. You cut it out of your life, and you decide to go in a whole different direction. Okay. The other possibility is that there could be a relationship ending here because someone uh, fell into temptation. They decided to either, see other people or get into something again that they probably had promised not to. They could have even went to treatment or went to some sort of tried to get help in some way. But like I said, I feel like there's something missing for you. You're not, you realize there's something more for you. And so you're ready to cut something out of your life here, okay? And you're wanting to go and start a whole new beginning, leave it behind. Okay, it's kind of funny because at the very top, two cards fell off of this transparent tarot. And the first one is this is death, it's about leaving that behind, cutting something away. Even with crops, they have to cut the old stuff away for the new growth to come through. It's how we eat every year, And the card right after it that fell off is Temperance, wanting more peace and harmony in your life, because something is too harsh. It feels like it's too harsh. Uh, Hard to accept, perhaps. All right. Um, all right. So I'm gonna take one card from the Sacred Rebel Tarot. And I do have to read a little bit, but these cards have been so right on. I did a reading last night and it was just unbelievable. And I haven't seen every card in this deck, I haven't seen all of them. And it's just incredible how the perfect card comes out every time. So tell me for Pisces, what does Pisces need to know for this ending, this new beginning you're having, what decisions you need to make? Because you are pausing, you're creating change. So I'm going to tell you whether you know it or you don't. You are creating change. Ooh, definitely that one. Is that it? All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, there's two anyway. There you go. Wow. The word wants to be written. The word wants to be written. And you also have, which is a 6, by the way, and you also have collaborative dreaming. All right, so I'm not going to read both of these full on. I'm just going to read the summary, which, sums it up. The summary sums it up. Okay. La 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 la. What you want to write, sing, dance, or become is you. It is natural. Drop your defenses, get into the grit, and confront the power that any old shaming has had over you. It's finished now. It is time for you to be naked with yourself. Acknowledge how gorgeous you are and get on with your work. It's like life is urging you to do so because the work wants to happen. What you want to create wants to be created. The word wants to be written. You just need to let go of any remnants of the past that have been in your way. Step firmly over them and onto your path. That is beautiful. And then you have collaborative dreaming. Here it is. That is beautiful. Wow, that's a long one. Okay, we're not reading all that. All right. This oracle brings a message to those of you that are involved in a group and are struggling over whether to continue or to let it go and move on. You are asked to trust your heart and not to allow any group to become more powerful than the wisdom of your own heart. Always allow the sacred rebel within you to question authority. Isn't it funny because the emperor is back here, right? I mean, the Hierophant. Always allow, okay. It is loving, and is it loving and wise authority, or is it coming from a place of fear-based control? Look to your heart's wisdom and discern whether your involvement in a group is healthy or not. Sometimes the group can only receive so much of our energy before it's time to move on. Sometimes the group is not receiving us at all, but we feel that we are meant to be a guiding hand in it for a period of time before our heart urges us to let go. Ask for guidance, do the healing, trust in the feelings that become clear to you over time. You will know what to do, and you must always trust your own voice above any other. Isn't that beautiful? I love those cards. I gotta tell you, my eye was flicking the whole time. Like it was like there's a little tiny like fly there flying on my eyelashes, tickling me. And your last card is from the Believe in Magic deck. Isn't that adorable? And just in time for you know what on the 31st, right? That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous, Deborah. Beautiful. I encourage you totally, get out those creative juices for sure. Got two there too, Pisces. Wow, what a strong card. These cards are right to the point. Pardon the pun. You have sword. Make the change. So see, that's that sickle again, cutting away something, making the change. You're ready. Some native traditions, when they're leaving, like someone passes away, but they don't necessarily have to pass away. When we give up a friendship or a relationship, they cut their hair, or when someone passes away, they cut their hair. And because they're cutting away those memories, and they're starting new memories, right? And so that's kind of symbolic of the new you, what you're going to do now. That is really cool. And you have red, forgive, Forgive is a big part of moving on too. It's not so easy to do. And you might have to get angry, you might have to cry, you might have to, go through a few emotions before you can get there. There is, steps in the grieving process. We don't even realize we're really going through them. You can find them online. There's like 9 steps in the grieving process, and someone doesn't have to die. We can just lose a relationship, friendship, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, and take quite a while to be able to release it finally. And forgiving is one of the final steps where we're not mad at them. We don't carry the anger, the stuff anymore, right? For whatever it is, and you're ready. You're cleansing. This is a cleansing um, card, cleansing yourself of all that. So really, really nice. Anyhow, well, I hope this helps you, Pisces. This reading extends into November. Obviously, it's around 30 days. It may not take that long. It may happen now or in the next couple of days, but it could take up to 30 days to unfold. Stay tuned next week because I have a special guest joining me right here, Fiona. And Fiona is she's an oracle reader. And so she's going to pull some cards in her for the oracle part of the reading. I'm going to do the tarot. She's going to do the oracle. And so you're going to kind of get 2 flavors for the November tarot readings, all of them. So anyway, it's going to be really cool to work with her. Anyway, take care, guys. Thanks for tuning in, Deborah and Amber. Amber, I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm in Ontario, Canada. I'm right near the border to New York State. And I'm about like 15, 20 minutes away from the border, really close. I'm a border town. But yeah, I'm in Canada. People tell me I have an accent. Even Canadians do. It's like Canadian. You're upstate New York. So I'm right around Kingston. The closest I am in New York is um, Pulaski. I think I know where that is. The closest one I'm closest to is Watertown. Is probably Watertown or Alexandria Bay. If we're getting really close. Yeah. Florida. Oh, right on. Oh, I hope you're okay after everything. I've been thinking about you guys down there in Florida and Saratoga. And are you okay, or did any of you were you affected, I guess? I hope you're all right. And you got big change coming. I'm going to tell you, it's interesting that you're in Florida and you got the card of time to cut away, time to move on, move forward, and forgive. You know. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Well, ladies, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you, and I'll see you all in another week to do the November tarot. Love you bunches. Take care. Bye now.